Hi there, my name is Sarah Whitaker and I'm an educational technology expert, and I'm here to help you make your online classes more effective and engaging for your students. Today I want to talk about notifications and how annoying and distracting they can be during an online class. It's really important before you start your online class to turn your notifications off. There's a few reasons why you want to do this. First of all, if you are using the beeping noise, hearing a beep every time an email comes into your inbox or every time somebody posts something in your Facebook, if you happen to have that open in a tab, it can get really annoying. When I'm listening to podcast interviews and there's somebody who's not experienced with audio and they forgot to turn their notifications off, it gets a little annoying to me, and I can hear the podcasters cringing in the background because every time that email comes in, that beep, it's a distraction from the content. It's a distraction from what you really want your students to focus on. So turn all sounds off. Get rid of them. Actually, get rid of them from your everyday life anyways. Having those on your computer is not beneficial. If you're really trying to focus on a task, you hear that beeping noise, it distracts you from what you're trying to do. And unlike what some people think, there really is no such thing as quality multitasking. So you can multitask, but you're taking your attention away from both tasks rather than just dedicating direct time, quality time to the one task that you need to do, getting it done in a shorter time, and then moving on to the next task. So it's really important to turn the beeps off. As well, any of those banner or pop-up notifications, they need to go as well, especially if you share your whole screen with your students, like your whole desktop. Maybe one student is sending you a private email to explain some health reason why they're not coming to class today. That pop-up notification comes in, and there's enough information in that pop-up notification for the whole class to now read. So again, privacy for you and what is coming in, and also privacy for your students or for anyone else who's sending you emails. You do not want your emails or your Facebook Messenger or your Twitter feed or any of those things popping up onto your screen while you're in an online class. It's just not appropriate. And again, it's distracting for your students. It's also distracting for you. So here you are trying to explain something to your students, or you're trying to monitor conversations that are happening in the online class, and these pop-up notifications are coming in. And whether you like to admit it or not, your attention is going to go to those pop-up notifications, even if it's only briefly for a few seconds. And you're going to be tempted to open it up, especially if you see some exciting news or something interesting happening. So do yourself a favor, do your students a favor, get rid of the pop-ups, the banners, everything should be removed. And actually, again, just like the beeping, getting rid of the noise, it's actually good practice. You know, I don't use any of those notifications on my computer. I don't have any beeps, and I don't have any pop-ups or banners or anything. I don't even have them on my phone, actually. All I use is the little badge. So when I'm working on a presentation, I'm staying focused on that presentation. When I decide to check my emails, that's when I go to open up my emails, or I may see that little badge, you know, that there's 3 emails waiting for me to read. And that's enough for me. And I do the same on my phone. So the third thing, your phone needs to be turned off as well. So that's something that a lot of instructors forget. Again, turn your phone off. Put it into do not disturb, put it into airplane mode, do whatever you need to do. Turn it over so that you're not even looking at it. Having your phone around you when you're not using it. Now, it's different if you are going to use it in your lesson to monitor a chat or a conversation. That's different, but again, you want to turn all those notifications off. You do not want your phone to be beeping every 2 minutes while you're in the session, and you don't want those banner and pop-ups happening all the time because it's just a distraction for you. And honestly, at the end of the day, instructors, we're trying to teach our students best practice, and if we cannot do best practice by turning off the notifications and turning away from things that distract us like our phone, what do we expect our students to do? So if you're expecting your students to not get distracted by their phone in the class, then do what is best by turning your phone off, turning it upside down, or actually not even having it in the room with you if you don't need to use it during your class. So good luck with your next lesson online, and I hope it is without distractions, without beeps, without pop-ups, without any of those banner notifications.